Okay, so when I start, there's a couple menu buttons we're going to use. The first one is going to be the Stat menu. Since we are working with statistics, we're going to use this menu a lot. So the first thing you do for any of the types of problems we're doing today is go to Stat and then choose Edit, either by hitting Enter or the number 1. This first example, we're going to use this set of data right here. And we want to put it into our L1. Okay? So I hit each number and I hit enter between each number to enter it into the list. So go ahead and do that. 5, 8, 8. Now let's say I make a mistake and entered, instead of hitting enter between 8 and 7, I hit 87. I would just go back up to the 87 and type the number that I wanted it to be, hit enter, and continue. So I can type right over the number. Okay, once I have all my numbers entered into my list, I'm going to go back to my Stat menu, and I want to choose the sub-menu Calc up here. I do that by hitting the right arrow once. It's one variable statistics. Again, I can either hit enter or the number 1. And once it says 1 var statistics on my screen, I hit enter again. And it gives me a lot of information. The two main pieces of information you need to look at here would be this. I called it X bar. Do we remember what that is? X bar. It's the same thing as mu. It's the mean. Great job. Okay, and then the sigma x. We just use the lowercase sigma, but this is my standard deviation. Was that a little quicker than doing it by hand? Okay, so all we did was stat and then calc and one variable statistics. Now, what am I missing, though? Look at what it asked me for. What can I not fill in here? I wasn't asked for a z-score. Variance. Okay, variance, you have to, it's a little bit backwards from how we did. When we did standard deviation by hand, we found the variance, took the square root, and that gave us the standard deviation. On the calculator, you first find the standard deviation. If you want variance, you have to then square it. So how I do that is in the VARs menu. So let's press VARs. Anyone want to take a guess which option we're going to use? Statistics, which is number 5. And which one is my standard deviation? 4. I want to hit x squared because that will square it. And then enter. My variance was 6.86 if you rounded to the nearest hundredth.